Hey, what's up, everybody? Hey, what's up, YouTube? And I'm back with another video I want to do for the afternoon for y'all. Okay, if y'all get started, y'all want to like y'all to you thank God for always check out my channel, show my love on my videos, and get my stuff out of my videos. But like, this my my thing about doing videos by having y'all to to always like my videos and and give me more support. So and y'all, I don't know. I think this is my thing. Y'all talk about the second story on my channel, but okay, for today's video, yeah, I'll talk about Trump real quick, about Donald Trump. On how I don't know, the Trump saying stuff on basically news about how on how they call black people thugs. On how he called us thugs, and how on how he took to his social media, called black people thugs, on how you know because of the riots, out there in Minnesota, on how they how Trump feels about it. But yeah, my title I'm gonna talk about this is called Screw Trump. My title I'm talking about is Screw Trump. Yeah, my title is gonna be different. You know, I I say Screw Trump. Screw Trump and F Trump. So yeah, it, the video could be more different, more more this everything. I'm talking about Trump though. Trump be sounding like Trump be doing stuff on I don't know, but Trump be sounding stuff on on his page about how he called those thugs because because of riots. So yeah, but Trump is a person who just yeah, Trump is a yeah, I said Donald Trump is a president who always do stuff. I yeah I say I don't know. I think I don't know that Trump be doing stuff really out of the ordinary. Like he be doing stuff saying things on his about things that were down in Minnesota. You know I see with death of with um with George Floyd. He died out in Minnesota. The cops had killed him. So yeah, on news about Trump, and Trump is saying stuff towards black people who is basically out here fighting for George Floyd, on how they were affected by his death. But how people might say that that people out here is basically I say they are very much destroying their own community. Like myself, yeah, myself, I don't support yeah, myself, I don't support rioting and looting young community. But like yeah, I think this death might affect the people though, and who just affected by about this death. On how his death affected people out in Minnesota, on how they are doing things that could really cause attention to the whole entire world. About how folks can get justice. It means that people is gonna go out to the streets and get justice. By destroying people's property, businesses, homes. I think it'd be things that would cause attention to the media. Like Trump is someone who don't know how to how to take things into consideration, to where he just do stuff. you know I think Trump been saying stuff to be very much disrespectful to the black people. On how he's just you know I don't know. I think Trump support yeah, my eyes, I think support Trump racism though. Yeah, myself I think yeah. Myself I think Trump supports racism, death, violence. I don't know. Yeah, I think Trump is just I don't know. I think Trump is saying stuff that would cause, I say, controversy, things that it would cause you know chaos and confusion. Like Trump saying stuff that it can get him in trouble. It can really get him. I get I guess peace from his job. Like Trump is just one of the guys out here who just want to see us black people kill each other though. I don't know about how Trump sees this. Going and work. The word like Trump is a person who just one of the ones supports death. On how Trump is a president out here. He just want to cause confusion, cause madness, and cause things. I said go to a destructive path. That Trump is. I say that one of those top presidents in the world who just don't care about people though. On how, yeah, I said news about how Trump wrote something. About they calling us thugs, or how on how they are destroying their own community though. Yeah, myself, I don't come here. Myself, I don't support violence and destruction, but yeah, I just don't like on when he said thugs. Thugs is someone who's just a criminal, but yeah, I think like people just don't want. I like Trump is like guys out here who just want to call us thugs, criminals, um, killers. People just like I think people who is very much hurt over the death of George Floyd is been put in a type of situation they are afraid to where they want to do something about it. It's to cause destruction, but like Trump is making things worse. The way he think. Yeah, I think the way he says stuff, through his own words is causing confusion. Like people gotta learn on how to deal with people. To people like basically like I said they are very much in the world to where they do stuff. I own there to where it can really cause them to act more rationally. Basically say stuff be much more disrespectful. But like Trump is a guy that supports violence. Someone that supports racism. Someone who supports you know mass confusion to the public and to the whole world. Like Trump, someone who just don't know how to shut up. Trump just be saying stuff. That I don't like understand. But like people just kind of feel about his death and how George Floyd death was affecting the whole entire world to where they see things. That would be I said more to public more out there. Like I see like Trump is. I think people just gotta learn on how to always be careful, watch out for people though, and be. I said much more. Think I said. Yeah, I say a bit much much more aware about what's going on in the world on how cops killing black people though, on how people getting killed, all over the world. Like people gotta learn on how to always be cautious about what to do, but yeah, man, I think Trump just a guy who just always says stuff out his mouth, that can really cause controversy and it can really mess mess his own life up. It's to him, saying calling us thugs, on how I think they went down in Minnesota on how they are, rooting people, I said rooting, when I say that are, rioting and looting businesses, like things, it's not new at all, man. Things, been happening for for a while, but like, people who just want to get the voice out there, and, be heard about how black crime and violence and how police brutality exists. How cops killing black people. Though I don't know how we get much more caught up in the entire frenzy. But I think people gotta learn on how to be smart about what's going on in the world. How Trump is the one that always want to see us kill each other though, because he's just a president. They got some ways about him. To where he want to call us thugs, criminals, and like yeah, yeah. Some majority of other black people is not criminal thugs at all. Like some is or some aren't thugs, but some people gotta learn on how to always snuff for for what's right though. But like I think it's not right like to cause destruction in your own city. But like I think it's about justice though. But so okay, make sure y'all like, comment, and and subscribe, and tell me what's about this video. Is Trump wrong for calling the thugs, or is he wrong for I forgot what he said it. So peace.